What's going on, guys? It's Ben here from BH Aquatics. Now, I know I'm making this video quite momentarily, but that is because one of my breeding tanks has a leak in it. So I just decided to make this quick video to show you guys how to fix a leak properly. So to start out, you are going to want to remove your light and your cover if you have one. I know some people have like gooseneck stands for like fancy Kessel lights and stuff like that, but in my case, obviously I have mine, so I got to remove that. Okay, so with that removed, as you can see, I put duct tape on the corner there. That's the corner that's actually leaking. Now, as you can see, only half the water is in the tank. It's a high recommendation to take half the water, maybe more than half. Actually, I do have more than half missing here. Technically, if I take the sand out, then more than half of the water will be gone, but it's recommended because then it will release pressure on the corners or cracks or whatever you have that you're fixing. Then what I did was basically I just put the duct tape there so that I could brace it, because even though the top part is no longer leaking, the bottom part still is. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to take care of the leaks with silicone in just a minute. So what I'm looking at right now is this is basically the silicone, the black aquascaping silicone that's on the corner of the aquarium. This is a 20 gallon, and as you can see, if I go around here, it's pretty thick. It has a pretty thick line of silicone holding it all together. So yeah, that's what's actually broken on the other side. If I go to the other side here, as you can see, the white stuff there is actually some of the silicone that was dripping down because of the heater, because it's so close to the heater. Now, I'm kind of wondering why it's not happening to the back part over there, but I could definitely see why, since this one has a lot of pressure on it, especially since this is the side that I pour water into. So as you can see, there's a very thin to no line of aquascaping silicone there, or on this side, so that's what I'm going to have to replace. What I'm going to be using is Aquarium silicone for aquarium. It's an aquarium sealant, and basically it's 100% aquarium sealant. It's 100% waterproof, of course, and it's aquarium safe. I'm also going to be using a little sponge. As you know, I built a DIY sponge filter over there for my quarantine tank, and basically what I have here is the filtering pad, which I'm using a little sponge, and I'm just going to basically come over here to the corner and wipe up and down so that I can get all the wetness, so that the sealant has something to stick to. Obviously, I'm not doing this for the bottom part, but the top part is all I can do now because it's like 8 o'clock and I actually have to watch YFIO tonight. Just an addiction. So since my show's on, I'm only going to do the top part, but that should be good enough to hold you throughout the night, especially if you have a leak as small, or obviously it's not that small, but a decent size like this. So right now I'm unscrewing the cap to the silicone. It can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but basically what you want to do is, as you can see, there's a tip on it. My tip is pre-cut, of course, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the tip into the farthest down spot that I can, and I'm going to start squeezing. I'm just going to drag up on the silicone all the way up to the top, and then I'm going to take a cloth, or I can use my sponge that I used, and I'm just going to wipe it all the way down so that it makes a clean seal, and so it dries quicker. Now, I will be totally honest, it should be clean, but it doesn't have to be the cleanest thing that you've ever done, because that's all that really matters, that it works for your fish tank. So basically, that's pretty much it, guys, and I know it sounds easy. It's definitely a little bit more expensive, but with the Aquarium being $13, and you know, some of those filter pads that I showed you over here being like $7, it still gets the job done wonderfully. So as you can see, obviously what you want to do is it's about 24-hour dry time, so leave those piece of duct tape on there, whatever you're using to brace it, for that 24 hours, just so that you have the proper amount of time, so that the tank doesn't fall apart while it's being re-glued. So I hope this helps for any of those of you who are like this. Now I know I really haven't worked off a script like I do for most of my other videos, and this really hasn't been a real intensely edited video, so I hope it helps you guys. If you guys have the same problem, it's really spur at the moment, and if you like to see more of these kinds of videos and stuff like this, definitely subscribe to my channel, like this video, and thank you guys so much for watching.